Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube tarot channel. This is going to be the year ahead 2020 reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. I've already laid your cards out here. I will clarify as needed, although there's actually not really that many I don't think that we're going to clarify. We'll see as we go along. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull a numerology guidance card for you guys. Okay, so as always, if you like this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Did I say that already? I'm sorry. Let me get into it. Okay. Coming up in January, I know we're halfway through the month, we have the Two of Cups reversed. Capricorn, when I filmed Gemini earlier today, I felt like there was going to be a lot of overlapping energies between you guys. And either it's, either you guys have, Gemini or air in your chart, or someone you're dealing with, possibly also water, but just what I'm seeing here, I'm going to show you also the card that was at the bottom of the deck, okay, when I laid out the spread. It's the Seven of Pentacles. Because off of these two cards, I'm getting very strongly the dissolution of some kind of soulmate connection. Could be a romantic connection, could even be a marriage for some of you guys, okay? It could be like a business partnership or just a really strong friendship, but I feel like the cycle is over on this thing, okay? And so you're working on closing it out, okay? Maybe you or someone else is deciding to walk away. That's what I feel like is happening in January. For February, you have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And this is why it's time for a new cycle of development, a new cycle of growth, okay? I'm picking this up. I've picked up this energy in almost every single reading that I've done so far, right? And I feel like it's a collective energy, which is really fitting, right? As we're closed out the last decade and we're starting a new decade this year, this month, okay? And for you guys, I really feel like you're going to be moving into your new cycle more so starting next month. I feel like you're still working on closing out that old cycle here with that Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom that I showed you, all right? So what's the benefit of that for you coming in March is that it's really going to strengthen your spiritual connection to source, the strength of your intuition, your vision and passion in terms of how it is that you're moving forward, okay? This card also has come up in almost every single reading that I've done so far. And like I mentioned earlier in the Gemini reading, I get similar energy, excuse me, I get similar energy for this card in each of the readings. Basically, I feel like, a lot of people are on this path of spiritual awakening, ascension, elevation, really coming into their own, really feeling really good in themselves and their own energy, okay, having clear vision about who and what is for them, okay, that's why you're letting this past person go here, okay. And there's down here what I like to call the peanut gallery or the Badinskis, okay? People who have judgments on opinions on what it is that you're doing, where it is that you're going, but they don't have your vision, okay? You see that? They do not have your vision. So you kind of have to like drown out the noise a little bit here, okay? That's what I'm feeling for you in the month of March, is that there just might be a lot of we'll call it white noise, like just like the background noise, okay? People trying to, perhaps it's even people trying to get you to go back, okay? That's what the energy that I've been feeling. It's like people trying to pull you back into old cycles that you've already closed out, old lessons that you've already learned, old people that you're ready to move on from, okay? I don't feel like you're falling for that trap here. You have in April the Star card, okay? I believe Gemini got this also in April or May, I can't remember, or perhaps Aquarius, I can't remember, one of those air signs that I filmed already so far. So star energy, this is Aquarius energy, it's healing energy, okay? This is talking about really, again, being in your power, in your element, and I mean that, right, like in terms of like feeling really good about where you are and where you're heading, okay, in life. Remember, with that Hierophant card there, having a very clear direction of where you're moving forward, and I feel like by April you are well on your way. There's also a lot of healing that I'm sensing coming in the springtime for you here in April and May. Might be healing around whatever this situation is that sort of fell apart, okay, there with that Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. But yeah, really just feeling the star energy. I mentioned in the reading earlier that for, a handful of you, this could also be alluding to publicity or fame, okay, coming in the springtime. For May, you have the Ace of Cups. I love this cup. Yo, cup runneth over, okay? Ace of Cups, this is talking about self-love, okay? Having an abundance of self-love, which then radiates out, right? Like we pour into ourselves and then we're able to pour into others. It radiates out. Other people can see our light. They can see that we're shining. We're looking healthy. We're looking good, okay? With that Ace of Cups energy in May for you. I love this star energy with this Ace of Cups energy coming in springtime for you guys. It feels very spring-like, very like a renewal, okay, a refreshed sort of energy here. I also feel like for you guys, okay, let's say if this Two of Cups in reverse is a romantic situation, possibly with water sign, or I'm also getting an air sign, okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and water signs, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This could be talking about new love coming into your life as well, but that's only happening if you've done the work on yourself already, okay? In June here, we have the Hangman. I'm literally hearing the phrase slow down, okay? Lots of, and this is again a collective energy I've been picking up on, lots of rapid accelerated movement happening in the beginning of the year. And then as we approach spring and summertime, it's time to pump the brakes a little bit, take a little bit of a break. You know, that might be like, you know, I'm thinking of like summer break, like school's out for the summer, you know, like really just sort of relaxing a little bit, not pushing yourself too hard. I am also feeling like the summer might present, you know, just some challenging energies. I'm not necessarily actually seeing that for you guys here in your reading. It actually looks quite beautiful pretty much through the entire year for you here, Capricorn. But yeah, just know that, you know, other signs, other people that you may be dealing with may have just some difficulties, nothing too intense that I'm sensing, but yeah, just needing to really, again, pay attention to yourself, pouring into yourself, and make sure that you're taking care of yourself, practicing a lot of self-care, okay? With the Hangman energy that you have here in June, right, this is talking about you're really sort of gonna stop to think about what your plans and next steps are, okay? Maybe you'll be assessing over the progress and what's transpired over the first half of the year, and before you continue the rest of the year, you're sort of taking a pause, hanging back like the man is in this card, really, you know, getting that introspection, insight, going into, you know, meditative thought to really get that clarity from your intuition about how it is that you wanna move forward, okay? That's for the month of June. By July, you're back with the Eight of Pentacles here. Lovely energy. Eight of Pentacles is talking about a lot of hard work. So you may have, you know, a lot of work coming up for you in the summertime, projects that are going on. You may just have, you know, a very busy social life. But again, you're going to want to make sure that you balance that, right? We need always need a balance, a work-life balance, okay? But even with regard to like social activities and such too, you know, we can't run ourselves ragged or run ourselves dry, okay? Just remember, I literally heard run ourselves dry, and just remember that Ace of Cups here, okay? Remember that energy for yourself to be pouring into yourself. Sorry, I just want to go back really quick. I just want to show you guys this. I literally just realized, I mean, I've used this deck so many times, but I just realized that there's multiple little stars here on top of that Ace of Cups following just after the star card. It's cute. The tarot is funny sometimes. Okay, so yeah, July, like I mentioned, Eight of Pentacles, you may be feeling like, because sometimes Eight of Pentacles, sometimes it can sort of allude to or like elicit feelings of boredom, okay? Like doing the same thing repetitively day in, day out, okay? Whether this is regard to work, or maybe you're feeling like this in your personal life, like there's just not really anything exciting happening, okay? And so maybe that's what you're sitting and thinking about here starting in June as you go into July. You're sort of sitting back, hanging back, and contemplating that. It's interesting because you can see the woman is kind of like considering her pentacles there, okay? So you might be thinking about what you're working on. Does it really suit you? You know, have you, sometimes when we, you know, have a job or we have a project, right? Like every project has an end, right? And you can extrapolate that out into life as well, right? Like sometimes you're meant to be working on a particular relationship or working on a particular aspect of yourself up until a point, up until you've exhausted that lesson or, you know, whatever that is. So you could be contemplating stuff like that around July, all right? With August, beautiful energy again, you have the Nine of Swords reverse. if there was anything, because again, I do feel like the summer months are going to be, say they'll be interesting. I'm not going to say they're good or bad. They're just going to be interesting. Okay. You have the 9 of Swords reversed. This is talking about not having anxiety or worry, as is indicated when this card is in the upright, because, you know, you have worked. I think this is really a result of having worked on yourself here with that Ace of Cups and the Star card. Okay. And really feeling confident, and beautiful and successful all on your own right. Okay. I feel like by the time that August comes around, it's almost like I'm hearing the phrase no worries, which is something I really like to say a lot, but that's what I'm hearing here. No worries here. Okay. As we close out the summer. And then in September, we get the Sun card, okay? So this can represent fire energy, Leo specifically. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, as we all know, okay? For some of you, because I did pick up in the Gemini reading earlier, as well as the Aquarius reading that I did yesterday, lots of babies being born this year, okay? So for some of you, whether this is you or someone around you, could be around the September going into fall time that, you know, someone will be experiencing some kind of birth, perhaps a son, as is indicated here, okay? But beyond that, if it's not a child, okay, not a literal birth, I'm feeling like you're just going to be very happy, okay? Which I really like for you guys. This is Virgo season, September, okay? So that's your earth sign cousin. But yeah, just really feeling happy, content, and again, just really feeling very sort of like beautiful and successful in your own right. I think I already said that. In October here, we have the 7 of Swords, okay? And a lot of decks, 7 of Swords alludes to, you know, someone being sneaky, or, you know, maybe out and out lying or being manipulative. That could be the case here. I'm not going to say that it's not. If it is the case, I'm feeling like it could be an air sign person, and perhaps that's why you guys are being called to draw on, or why I'm saying to go and check out the air sign readings, Gemini, Gemini and Aquarius that I filmed already. Libra, I will get to, I forget where they fall in the order, but all the videos should be up hopefully by the end of the weekend. Okay, so at any rate, I digress. What I'm saying here, okay, and I just want to draw your attention here to the Hanged Man, okay, which is actually, yeah, it's like this. I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't doing that wrong, okay? Notice the full moon energy here in both of these, or the illumination, okay, because this might be the sun, but this is very obviously the moon. But in either case, this is talking about, right, with that hangman energy, hanging back, connecting with your intuition, getting really still and quiet so that you can hear your internal guidance. That's going to help you to avoid any BS here, okay? So I really love this card. You can see this woman, she is cloaked, right? And don't pay attention to the gender of the cards. Energy is non-gendered, right, as we all know. The woman here is cloaked in her intuition, and she's almost like, these swords are buried. They're from the past, okay? Could be related to this 2 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles that I showed you at the beginning of the reading about the dissolution of some kind of relationship. That's in the past, okay? And she's leaving those swords where they lie, buried in the ground, and weaving her way through any sort of, you know, obstacles or illusions that someone or something may be trying to throw her way, okay? And again, you can use her and him interchangeably. I'm just saying that because of the figure on the card, okay, here? Or okay, not okay here. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so that was October. November, we have the Empress. Beautiful energy. I believe the Empress also came up in the Gemini reading as well, okay? As we know, Empress energy, this is creativity, this is fertility, okay? As I mentioned, there might be a birth here, okay? Could be a birth around fall time, like I mentioned before. You may be working on starting or creating or quote unquote birthing something new here, okay? Could be something related to work, or this could actually be, like, let's say a relationship ended, okay, and this is energy that I picked up in the Gemini reading earlier today as well. Relationship ended in the past, you're still working through that here in January. Then you have perhaps new love coming in here, like I mentioned, in May, okay? or around spring, okay, is what I felt. And then I'm feeling like towards the end of the year, perhaps you guys are taking this relationship to the next level, okay? This is going towards the level of commitment or marriage, okay? Like, I mean, a serious commitment or marriage, okay? And you close out the year with the Fool energy. Who else had this? I can't remember, but another sign had the Fool card in the month of December as well. And I just really love that energy, okay? Especially falling out on top of that Wheel of Fortune, starting a new cycle, because the Fool, it's all about, right? The tarot is about the Fool's journey. It's needing to take a leap of faith, take a risk, right? I'm hearing the phrase, there is no reward without risk. You have to take a leap of faith. You have to take a risk, whether that's in work, whether that's in a relationship, whether that's just, you know, with something that you want to pursue for yourself. You want to challenge yourself to do something new or to start something new, okay? Here with that Empress energy. This is saying by December that you are 100%, you are diving into the deep end, okay? And who only knows, we'll have to wait until the end of the year or early next year when I get to the 2021 year ahead spreads, what that holds in store for you guys. But that is really lovely energy. Honestly, I'm not really feeling like I need to clarify that much. Maybe just because I did for the other signs, I will go ahead and clarify the cards that are in reverse here. So that would be the Two of Cups and the Nine of Swords, okay? I saw this King of Wands has been stalking me through this whole reading while shuffling, okay? This could be a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You guys may have that in your chart as well, okay? So clarify the Two of Cups. Okay, we have the Strength card. Yeah, I feel like you might be walking away from a fire sign. Okay, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here with that Strength card. Okay, that can be fire energy. But either way, I actually, whether it's a fire sign or not, I feel like part of the reason why you had to walk away from this connection, this friendship, whatever it is because it was holding you back, okay? It's holding you back from really stepping into your power, who you are, okay? And like almost like someone was shielding your strength here and you're bringing it out to the fore as you walk away from this person. Clarify, or the situation. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Yeah, we have the High Priestess here, okay? Very interesting, because I felt like in the Gemini reading, I mentioned there was a tower moment, right? And in this Cosmic Tarot card or tarot deck, on the Tower card, there's like the Eye of Intuition, all right? So, and basically what I was feeling with the Geminis was whatever tower moment may have been coming up, it's like you already sense it. You already know that it's happening here. And so, not the same, because there's no tower coming out for you guys here, but it's almost like the reason that you're not worrying here, okay, around August, not October, August, right, is because you have, right, and again, I was saying with that intuition here, that intuition card, you have such a strong connection to, and the Hierophant too, you have such a strong connection here with Source. And actually, so we now have the High Priestess and the Hierophant, which is a very spiritual connection, okay? So that may be very well coming in for some of you guys here, that there is going to be a significant long-term soulmate entering your life at some point this year, okay? That you guys are going to grow that commitment, okay? And again, with that Fool energy, I feel like it's only going to continue to develop into next year. But at any rate, I digress, okay? So here in August, clarifying that Nine of Swords energy reverse, remember, no worries. It's no worries because you know where you're going and you're listening to your intuition. You're very connected and in tune with your intuition. That is beautiful energy. I love to see it. Yay, Capricorns, okay? All right, let me get your numerology guidance. Very interesting here, actually. Oh, okay. Why do I do this to myself? But something told me just to look, okay? So I want to show y'all something, all right? It could be another earth sign, okay, that you're going to be dealing with here, or fire too, as well as, okay, you could be walking away from a fire sign and meeting a new one, especially with that Sun card, okay, and also with the Emperor here coming out at the bottom of the deck, which can represent Aries energy. And now we have the Empress and the Emperor, which is, again, another true pair here, okay? We have the Moon and the Tower card here, all right? Whose reading was it? I did a reading yesterday where, like, all of a sudden I blurted out, could be an unexpected pregnancy. That could be, like, what I'm sensing is the Tower moment here, okay? Maybe that's what's leading to the dissolution of this relationship at the beginning of the year. But again, that is if that's the situation, okay, and someone basically had a baby outside of a relationship, or, you know, whatever the case may be, that's clearly not the person for you, okay? And trust me when I tell you, there is someone else coming along, okay? Because I've seen now, and look, happy ending here at the bottom, all right? I promise you. Another sign had that too. I don't know, y'all will have to go back through the videos and watch the other signs, okay? Because there's a lot of overlap coming up in these readings, all right? So let me get your numerology guidance, okay? What are the numerology messages for my Capricorns? I'm seeing happy ending again. I love it. Cappies, yes. Who doesn't deserve a happy ending? Yay. Again, if this reading resonates, do like, share, comment, and subscribe. That might be your card, is the happy ending. Okay, but let's see. Let me try one more time, because I've seen it now 2 times. What are the messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Perseverance. Okay, yeah. Because you may be going through it right now, all right? But just know, trust me, it is getting better, okay? I'm seeing parenting at the bottom of the deck. That's come up for Aquarius and Gemini as well. So let me just read from the book for y'all here and read you the affirmation, then I'll close out the reading, okay? So it says, this card indicates a time to keep moving forward. What did I say? As you strive to achieve your hopes and dreams, because despite your current challenges, success is well within your reach. You are never given more than you can handle, and you have the strength and ability to make it through. So face your challenges head on with determination, courage, and faith. With perseverance and persistence, you can make your dreams come true. Amen. Okay, so it says, by drawing this card, you are being encouraged to cultivate mental resilience and stability, since a calm and stable mind creates a calm and stable life. Make yourself aware of the negative thoughts and beliefs that are currently influencing you, and muster up the strength to develop a positive state of mind. So the affirmation here says, with perseverance and persistence, I create an exceptional life. Beautiful. As I've been saying in the other readings, you know, sometimes I like to write these affirmations down, stick them on a Post-it note, put them up on my mirror, repeat them in the morning, in the evening, whatever works for you, okay? Just to sort of reaffirm and remind myself of these things, okay? So Capricorn, that is your 2020 year ahead reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on my website. This is one of the readings that I offer on a personal level. There are also a bunch of other readings, so feel free to peruse the site. You can also subscribe to my newsletter for a free single card reading. That offer will be expiring in a couple of weeks, so do take advantage of it now. And I will see you in the next reading. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Capricorn.